Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is video 2 of these new Revolution mini palettes. So these are the XX Revolution. This is the Hard Rock little palette. I'm not 100% sure what these little palettes are called, but I've already done a video on this palette and we're going to do the next palette now. I bought these from Beauty Bay. You can also buy them from Revolution's website, and these are £8 each. So these are the rest of the palettes. They're really colourful and cool. The packaging's really nice, and I'm just gonna go for this one just because I think the packaging is lovely. It's like a duochrome yellow, gold and green. So yeah, I think we're gonna do this one today. So let's have a look at the colour story. Oh, it's oranges. So now this oranges, there is only one matte in there, so we're gonna have to do something creative because we won't be able to deepen the look up at all because yeah, just that one matte in there. So if anyone wants to know my lip colour today, because sometimes people do ask and I'll have usually forgotten by the time the video is posted, I'm wearing this NYX, it's the new Lingerie XXL liquid lipstick. Now this is in the shade Unhooked and it does look very dark, but I'm kind of liking it. So these are supposed to really have a lot of staying power, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, I think it looks really cool, and I think they're £9. Okay, so these palettes don't have a mirror, so I am just going to be using my own. This palette is called Dynamite. It's really cute. I love the packaging on that. So yeah, we're going to be working with this one today, and because there's only that one orange matte, we're going to be putting all that in the crease. So with that orange shade being the only matte, that's as deep as we can go with this look. There are no shade names, I forgot to mention on the back. There's just kind of a little chart with numbers which says about the formula, but yeah, there's no shade names on these. So what I'm going to do in now, I'm going to go into the shimmers, and I'm going to try and put 3 on the lid just so we can use more of these shades, because I like to test out all 6 shades, or I want to try to give you a good review on the whole palette, but you know, with there being less mattes in it, it's harder for me to do so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this colour in the outer kind of part of my lid, and then this gold, and then no, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this one, and then this one, because this one looks like a really fun shade. Okay, so there are the shimmers on the lid, and they actually went on pretty nice. Yesterday when I tried the white palette, it had a really chunky glitter, and that was I had to wet that one to make that one work. It was just, you know, harder to pick up. But these ones, these shimmery kind of shades that I've used, the formula feels a little bit finer, so it's gone on a lot easier. I haven't needed to wet my brush with it, and I feel the colours are quite complementary, and you know, they've managed to blend into each other. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my eyes with some lashes, mascara, eyeliner, all that jazz, and then we will come back because I want to use these other 2 shades, and I'm where can I put them? And I am going to put that colour on the lower lash line as well. Okay, so I've put my mascara and lashes on, and we are back. So I feel an exotic bird, like with all the really bright oranges in, like a parrot or something. So I really want to use all the shades in this palette, and I don't see how I can get any more shimmers on the lid. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to put a bit of this pink in the inner corner. I don't know whether it's going to look a bit silly because it's, you know, not as light. It's not lighter than, you know, the rest of the eyeshadows, and I don't know if it's going to look a bit weird, but we'll have a go. And yeah, I've not been able to use that gold shade neither, but yeah, we'll try this pink. Okay, so that pink's on the inner corner. It's just like a light dusting of it, but what do we think? I think it looks alright. The texture was a little bit different than the other three shimmers that I have tried, these little triangle here. This one was more like the shade I tried yesterday, and there was like quite a bit of fallout starting to come like under my eyes, and I hadn't put much on as well, so I imagine like if I was putting that shade all over my lid I'd get like quite a bit more fallout, but I think just for like a little pop of pink it looks okay. Okay, so that's it for the video today. If I'm going to be completely honest, I prefer this orange palette, the Dynamite palette, better than the white palette, which was Hard Rock, that kind of neutral palette. Just because, like, I think I had a few, not issues with this palette, but, you know, some of them didn't perform as well as others. Whereas I feel like this one's a little bit more consistent, and they've all performed pretty similar really. Like I had no issues with them at orange. The three shimmers that I used were really nice, and then this one was okay. So I feel like this one performed a little bit like better than this one, and it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, the different formulas throughout the palettes, because I've noticed that Revolution do that sometimes. Even when something's like in a range, you know, the formulas can vary between the shimmers, which is really bizarre. But anyway, yeah, I think this one is overtaken this one. So I'm not really going to do like a ranking, but I am going to let you know towards the end of the videos, like as we're going on through this series, like which are my favourites and which are like not my favourites. So I've still got all these palettes to try, so I'm sure you'll get sick of me very soon. I'm going to leave you with some swatches of the oranges now, and I will see you in my next video shortly. Bye! Okay, so these are the swatches, and if you saw yesterday's swatches, these are like so much better than those. That palette just didn't swatch very well at all, and like these are so much more pigmented.